In the hunt for good sounding earbuds to use with my Nintendo Switch, I stumbled across these Turtle Beach Battle Buds. Being a huge fan of Turtle Beach from back in the Xbox 360 days, I knew I had to give these a shot, because I had pretty high hopes for them. Well, sometimes even our heroes let us down. Alright, what's up guys, I'm Buffbacks, and in this video today, obviously we're going to be reviewing the Turtle Beach Battle Buds. It's a pair of gaming earbuds that actually has a detachable boom mic to it, which is pretty interesting and which is one thing that caught my eye with these. So in this video, I'm going to break it down to features, sound, build quality, and comfort. Reason why I'm doing that is because I know that I tend to leave a lot of things out when I do these reviews, so we're gonna try to get better. It's 2021, we're making improvements, guys. So coming in at just $30, we're gonna talk about all the specs and all the features you get with this set of earbuds. So these connect to your device with a 3.5mm jack. Obviously they are an in-ear design, you know, they are earbuds. It has two different microphones on it. It has a inline mic built into the dongle piece, whatever that piece is called. And then also it has the boom mic across it, which like I said, is one of the coolest features of this that I saw that really caught my eye. It has a master volume wheel, a mic mute, and a multi-function button. And the multi-function button, which we'll talk about later, basically is support for iPhone and certain other phones and devices like that, so you can answer calls. And what you get in the box is the Battle Buds in-ear gaming headset, a removable microphone, carrying pouch, earbud tips in 3 different sizes, stabilizer wings in 3 different sizes, the quick start guide, and the Turtle Beach sticker. And guys, let me tell you, that Turtle Beach sticker is nice. Kidding. Alright, it's time to get down to business, guys. Let's talk about the sound on these. This part actually had me very, very surprised. For a pair of earbuds, these actually hit all ranges extremely well. Of course, you know, which I think this is kind of common with just about every Turtle Beach headset I've ever used. They hit bass extremely well. You hear the bass just fine, but also, you know, with it being earbuds, I was worried about how well it can mix the other audio in, but you hear the mids and you hear the trebles just fine. It's not muddied, it's not crackly or anything like that. You actually hear it crystal clear. They used pretty good drivers on this set of earbuds. And ultimately, as long as you have a good seal in your ear, you hear the audio crystal clear. And we'll talk a little bit more about what I mean by a good seal here in a little while. So in games like World War Z and Left 4 Dead, I had zero issues, you know, with spatial awareness, hearing zombies coming out from corridors and around corners and things like that. And especially when you hear the specialty type zombies, you know when they're coming. You can hear them just fine. And then in games like Battlefield 5 or say Destiny 2 and other games like that, hearing enemy footsteps from around you, it was not an issue. So in this category, I would actually give these an A+, believe it or not. Now let's do a mic test, guys. And I'm gonna tell you this right here. We'll do a mic test for the inline, and we'll do a mic test for the boom mic. And guys, on this boom mic, I'm gonna tell you right now, just straight up, I did not expect it to sound as good as it does, especially for the size of it all. This is a great sounding boom mic, so let's do a sound test right now. Here is a sound test on the boom mic for the Turtle Beach Battle Buds, and this boom mic sounds surprisingly good. Sounds better than I expected it to, especially for the price and the fact that it's just a small detachable boom mic, you know, and it's on earbuds. But anyways, it sounds pretty dang good. Not the best sounding mic out there, but really not bad. The only thing I will say is it's extremely sensitive. As you can probably hear right now, it's, you know, kind of touching my beard, and it picks up just every bit of audio. Like if you touch it, slide your finger up and down, brushing your beard, it's gonna pick up every single thing. It is very, very sensitive. Alright, with the sound test out of the way, let's talk about build quality. Quite honestly, with these right here, it's about what you would expect in build quality. It's a solid plastic housing on both earpieces, and I guess to fit the drivers inside the housing is pretty large, and they stick out quite far from your ears. So real quick, just for a point of reference, I'm going to put them on so you can actually see how they look. So you can see they kind of extend a little bit out from your ears. They stick out pretty far, a lot farther than I would prefer them to, but I'm guessing that's to fit those drivers in, which, you know, the drivers are great, like I said, because it adds to great sound. Now, thankfully, it's not a surprise, but the actual ear wing tips and the cups themselves are neoprene, or like a neoprene type material, so it's nice and squishy, you know, it's not, obviously, not going to be hard plastic or anything, so thankfully that's there, and they're easy to remove, easy to change out, and they're also very easy to clean. And then once again, going back down to that boom mic, hands down the best part of the this right here. It's actually a very sturdy quality build on that too, with the arm that extends out is metal. And it holds together really well. It bends and flexes extremely well. The mic actually feels like it's probably higher quality than the actual headset itself. Like, the mic is crazy. And then on the cable is rubber coated. It's almost kind of like the same neoprene that's used on those earwing tips. It's like a kind of like a thicker neoprene cable, and it's actually really, really good, because if you take these, you wad them up and you throw them in your backpack, they actually don't tangle up very often. Like, they do tangle up a little bit. It's not as much as, like, say, like a pair of like Apple earbuds would do. So huge plus on them for adding that feature to it right there. And lastly, the inline dongle middle piece. I don't know what to call this. I literally have no idea what to call these things. Anyways, on this headset right here, while we're talking about quality, we're talking about the build of it. It's huge. I don't know why it's massive. I know that it has the inline mic, but even still, you know, a lot of the features that are on this are also on, like, say, like the Apple earbuds and other earbuds that use just a tiny piece. As you can see right here, this is the actual inline piece. It is massive. I don't know why it's so big. And, like, when you look down on it and when you're wearing these, you'll see it and you'll just kind of feel goofy having these in. But nonetheless, so the features that are on that dongle piece are actually very, very nice, and I do highly appreciate them adding those features to it. All right, with that out of the way, let's talk about comfort. This is where these earbuds ripped my heart to shreds and stomped all over, man. I tell you what, like, and I knew going into this, so I have pretty sensitive ears, and I really just, I never enjoyed the type of earbuds that just hang in your ears. Like, for me, I always need like the Beats that wrap over the top or something like that. And when I'm gaming, I typically just use headphones. I'm not an earbud kind of guy. Well, like I said, I was looking for something to use with my Switch. These get horribly uncomfortable for me. Usually, and it's mainly because of those wingtips, usually after about 5 to 10 minutes of use, I was constantly finding myself having to readjust, having to take these out for just a couple of seconds to let my ears kind of lose that feeling of, like, almost pain that I was developing from these. And I tried it with every size of the wingtips. Nothing seemed to help right there. So for me, on the comfort of just these sitting in your ear was horribly uncomfortable for me. And to go along with that, as I was mentioning in the sound part of this, so in order to get the good sound of these earbuds, you have to get a good seal within your ears, which means these have to fully seal off on the inside of your ears. And whenever they do that, these sound incredible. But the problem is, because they're kind of uncomfortable and they don't really stay in place too well, especially if you have a lot of movement or if you're moving around at all, especially if you're using these riding in a vehicle, you know, they're probably going to vibrate loose, and you're going to have to constantly readjust, get on the reseal, and that just adds to even more discomfort. And if you were using these to play a game like Call of Duty or something like that, you don't want to have to adjust that in the middle of a game, in the middle of a gunfire. And so that part right there is just not good. But like I said, guys, once again, I have sensitive ears, and but so if you don't have sensitive ears, or if you've used earbuds in the past that have these wingtips right here like that, you may not be affected by those at all. But as far as the seal part goes, you know, that's just gonna stand probably for anybody. Now, I will say, thankfully, they're not heavy though. They don't feel like they sit heavy on your ears, so that's a plus right there. But nonetheless, for overall comfort, in my opinion, I don't like it. So in conclusion, would I say that the BattleBuds are worth that $30 price tag? In all honesty, I don't know. Because here's the thing, $30 isn't much. Really, for the most part, you know, when you're considering normal headphones and things like that, $30 isn't crazy, and especially for the mic that these come with. That's an incredibly great sounding mic. One thing is though, you know, if you're using this with the Switch, you're probably never going to use that mic. If you're using it on your phone, you would just use the inline mic, which just sounds subpar. And so the actual mic built onto the boom mic, unless if you're using this on your PlayStation or Xbox, which most people would probably rather just use headphones, they're kind of useless. And so for $30 for what you're getting here, in my opinion, I don't think they're worth picking up. I genuinely don't think they're worth picking up, and it's mainly because of the comfort. For me, the comfort was what I needed them to excel at, and they just fell completely flat. Even if they sound great, if they're not comfortable, I don't want to wear them, and I don't want to use them for 2 or 3 hour gaming sessions. So that's a huge thing right there for me, and that's a big deal breaker right there. So for me, they're not worth $30, and I will be returning them personally. But guys, I want to know, do you use these earbuds? Do you use earbuds for gaming? Do you use headphones for gaming? What do you like to use on your ears for gaming and for hearing those sounds, guys? I would love to know. Comment down below. And guys, if you're interested in checking these out, also let me know as well. Or if you do check these out and you love them and you think I'm an idiot, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you guys. But anyways, guys, that's going to wrap up this video right here. I thank you so much for checking it out, guys. As always, stay safe, stay swole. Peace.